Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome on into another Journeyman live stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Alex, good to see you in the chat. First one in here. If it's your first time tuning in, we are season 4 of the Journeyman save. January transfer window, so looking to make some improvements to the team. I don't see anything on my screen. Hold on, what's going on? This is why. That's better. What a start to the stream. Just a black screen. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Okay, I think everything's fine now. A new sub. Welcome on in, Zinks. Appreciate you subscribing. But yeah, this is the January transfer window. Let me know if all the settings sound good. Everything seems to be fine on my stream. I don't know why I was messing around with settings. I was just doing some things on the back end. And you know how things go. When you update things, everything seems to break. But this is the squad as right now with Etienne. What a team. A lot of people rolling into the live stream. Let me shout some of you guys out. We got Oliver. We got Mantex, Lisa, Zona, Deem or Dime. Welcome. Damon. Roy Kalf, good to see you in here. Yeah, long time no see. What's up, Banger World? But yeah, I think as far as this team goes, there are a few different places that we could maybe make some upgrades. I think left center back could be a big area of focus. You know, Cole Zijak, only player with the leadership trait in this team, so that's kind of why I've kept him in the starting 11, also captaining the side. But I think, you know, making an upgrade, if we want to make that Europa League push, we need to have a strong defense. So yeah, left-footed center back could be a shout. We pulled off some friggin' master classes in the last transfer window. Who did we add? We added Nkunku on a loan to buy basis. We had Nicolas Pepe, who scored an incredible debut goal. I've been thinking about uploading that clip to like TikTok or YouTube, something like that. And then Verity was like a transfer deadline day signing that I think we brought him in for like 10 million less than his actual market value, which was nuts. So yeah, I think if we can generate some funds, then we can go ahead and maybe make an upgrade on Cole Zijak. That's the plan for right now, but we don't really have much of a budget to work with. We'd have to let some players go in order to make that happen. So maybe take a look at this squad depth. We could let Tights go. You know, he's 76 overall, basically peaked in his age. So I don't think he's going to get much better. And that should generate like about 10 mil. Maybe even the center back could leave. Because we're trying to feature Sal a little bit more often. So, yeah, we could have like anywhere between 10 to 20 mil. Yeah, the right hand of this team is incredible. Aushish at cam as well has been pretty good. But good news for you guys. I think the new crew mode will be starting this weekend for y'all. So I'm excited about that. Over in Germany. Not going to announce the team. I'll have to leave it as a surprise. And then I think what I'll do for next week's live stream is we'll probably pick up that Wayne Rooney my player save and maybe do something with that, because I don't know, the first episode did all right. I was kind of expecting the response to be a bit better considering a new series, but to be fair, I haven't featured too much my player content. But yeah, I think the channel content strategy will be changing a little bit over the coming weeks and months. Still going to have the regular career mode content going on, like the series based stuff, but I think more and more I'm trying to, I guess, have more of those one-off videos, considering like the realistic rebuilds do a bit better. They get like, I don't know, roughly twice the views of like regular career mode content. So just thinking in terms of channel growth and strategy, want to have that be highlighted a little bit more often, just to keep y'all in the loop of where things are going on. Can I carry on with the Newcastle crew mode? Not for videos, maybe for a live stream. To be honest, I'm kind of happy Newcastle is over for right now. I definitely need a break from that series. I just feel like things did not work out for us as far as simulation and like the fixtures went. I think a lot of it comes down to bad luck, but something about that save, man. How, like, in consecutive seasons, let's see, we had Manchester City in the Europa League. Like, the odds of that happening is just like, in my opinion, next to none. And then Chelsea in the Europa League as well. It's just tough. It's tough to explain that logic. A Flick player career mode? You know, maybe for like live streams and things like that. I think the general concept of the Rooney video was good, but I think there's some other ideas that I could do even better, if that makes sense. Those one-off long rebuilds are really good. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do more of them, Charlie. I think right now, a lot of people are frustrated with FIFA gameplay, to be honest, myself included. Like, it's very hit or miss. It seems like with each patch, we kind of move further away from where the game was to start off the year, which in my opinion, gameplay was really good to begin FIFA 22. And then, you know, a couple of patches came out. I feel like defending got slightly better, and it's just tough to balance like online and offline gameplay. Seems to have been the case the last few years where at the beginning of FIFA, it plays really well offline and then slowly it moves away from that. But let's get some potential transfer targets. We're looking for left-footed center backs. Again, I'll pull up the top nationalities for Saint-Etienne. I believe... Maybe I'll go ahead and do a quick screenshot so you guys can see it as well. Let me just look that up real quick. So yeah, top nationalities, Senegal, Cameroon, Algeria, Brazil, things like that. That would be good to add to the team. So I'll do a quick screenshot for you guys so you can reference it. And then we'll pull it up on here as well. There we go. Where's a good place to put that? I feel like if we actually just remove that bit, I don't know. I think that's a fine place to keep it. Just so y'all can reference it. Hopefully the text is big enough. If it needs to be larger, just let me know. But yeah, that's kind of the thought process for transfers. Umar Saleh from Salzburg, good shout. I think we might even have him shortlisted. Budget, we're looking at anywhere between 10 to 20 million, depending on if we have any player departures. Yeah, Slap, that's a video I'm definitely thinking about. I need to just go ahead and like spend a day or two writing a script for that. It is very dependent, like on what you're interested in career mode. But I guess I should just say, for that sort of video, what I look for in a save. Ooh, this is gonna be a really good transfer, honestly. He's right-footed, to be fair, and he's transferred away from Salzburg. The new club not looking to sell him off. But yeah, that would be a really good transfer. He does have a... Oh, I thought he had a release clause for a second. Who do we got on our shortlist right now? Let's see. Kurt Zuma. That's not going to happen. Pretty realistic transfer going to PSG. You know, John Brooks. How many Americans have played for Saint-Etienne? I don't think that many. Have any Americans played for Saint-Etienne before? Let's see. They have had a single American player. Might be a deal, you know. We could probably get him for like 12 mil. Let's get some other center backs in here. I'm doing all right, Future. Yeah, things are going good. Just been focusing on making the first episode of the new career mode. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but I'm really excited about the save. I hope y'all will enjoy it as well. I feel like Germany is really my bread and butter, my Brot and Butter for any for any German viewers out there. For career modes, it's the league I know the most about. Samuel Umtiti over at Spurs. I didn't realize his overall has dropped so much. That's wild, man. An 80 overall. This guy used to be like a consistent 85, 86 rated player. Will I reveal the crew at the end of the live stream? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave it as a surprise. Hopefully, I don't spoil it from the menus. Is the Bundesliga big in America? I think it's one of the bigger leagues. I think Prem is definitely the largest. But considering how many Americans actually play in the Bundesliga, I would say it's probably the third most popular league behind La Liga and the Prem. Because there's a lot of like Barca and Madrid fans, obviously. Ooh, Mondi's a good shout. I don't think I've signed him for a crew mode, but he was shortlisted in one of my saves. It might have been the Marseille one, actually. Olivier Boscali, yeah, the legend himself. Very versatile. Over a lot of transfers, though. 4 seasons in. We got to remember that, guys. So, yeah. Maybe even some younger prospects that have a good potential. Might be a shout. Jerome Ongwene. Chalupa would love that transfer. Ooh, a leader of men. Okay. I like this idea because we need... It's not the most realistic thing to have like a new signing be captain straight away, but I do want to sign someone with a leadership trait. And it looks like Ongwene might have that. He does indeed. I think this could be a transfer, you know. Cameroonian as well. Which is the second top nationality. Should we search for some regens? What do y'all think? Should we look for some regens here to begin the stream? I think we've got a couple of decent shortlisted players. I'm just going to take a look at Salzburg real quick and see if I'm missing out on anyone. Anyone notable, at least. Brendan Harrison's still over there. I was going to say, I can almost guarantee Adeyemi's transferred away. He always moves in like season 1, season 2. If I had to guess, he would be at Manchester City. Let's see, Adeyemi. He's at Lyon, to be fair. Does Steigerlied mean like fight song or anthem? Is that what it is, Elias? I've actually never seen that word before. It's like, but the thing is, like, kind of my German intuition can kind of take over. I know most, like, Lied, I know his song. But I'm not sure what Steiger or Steig means. Timber's still at Ajax. That's kind of surprising, man. I've been playing more FM recently. Speaking of which, I might do a portion of the stream on some FM content. I've got a Kaiserslautern save going on right now, and it's been going well. Promotion from the Dritte Liga right away. Won the league. Set a points record for the Dritte Liga. So if there's any interest, if you guys are hanging around at like around, I don't know, the hour and a half, 2 hour mark, then maybe we'll switch over to some FM. Because I hope a few of you might have played the game as well and can give me some pointers. Look for other center backs from Ajax. Yeah, we can take a look. Did I just pass the Netherlands? No, we're fine. Eredivisie and Ajax. Let's see. They still have Antony. Couple of regens as well. Greek regen. Who could that be? Gravenberg still at the club. To be fair, Ajax has hung on to like a lot of their players. Defensively, it looks like they might have lost out on Edson Alvarez and Martinez. They both left. Oliveira, that's a pretty good transfer. But yeah, let's look for some potential regens here. Who are some like good older players with the nationalities that we pulled up? So let's see. Top potential Senegalese or Cameroonian regens. Koulibaly, I think, is still playing. He's still relatively young. He's only 32. Although 52 mil, like, that's not even that expensive, honestly. Could be a shout if we decide to do another season here with Science. Imagine that as a transfer. That'd be sick. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Like, someone like Samuel Eto'o would be perfect, but obviously he's no longer in the game. Any French regens are a shout as well. I kind of like the idea of Thiago Silva. The fact he's Brazilian and also has played in Liga. He is still playing, though, 4 seasons in. That's impressive. Not even going to retire at the end of the year. That's impressive, man. I'm actually going to move the transfer screen. Yeah, I kind of like that placement better. What do you guys think? Top right? Can even increase the size a bit. I think that's good. Seen a lot of shouts for Pepe in the chat. Let's see. So he's retired. So we would then be looking for a Portuguese center back. And he would have retired in Portugal. Why am I searching SoFIFA on SoFIFA? He would have retired for Porto, probably. Yeah, try not to put the same player too many times, guys. I'll let it slide the first time around, but yeah, I try to make sure we get to as many of the suggestions as possible. So if you just leave your comment once, that makes sure we can have as many seen as we can. Daily Blend regen could be a shout. Yeah. So let's see. A Portuguese center back. Let's see what we can do here. We'll do 16, like maybe 23, because regen could have been in the game for a bit. And right now, I'm just looking for players who have kind of green stats. It doesn't look like there are that many. Eduardo Quaresma is still at Sporting. Kind of surprising. I mean, it could be this guy, to be fair. Showing great potential. That's a good sign. That's another really good sign for regens, which I think would be... Yeah, that would be Pepe's regen, most likely. He's got 82 potential, so... We'll shortlist him. Only release clause of 23 mil, so it's within our budget. The only downside to him is I think he's going to be a little bit lower rated, which in that case, I would probably go for someone like... Honestly, I really like the idea of signing Ongwene. We're going to finish the scouting for him, but... Yeah, any other regens you guys want me to search for? Probably high potential French players would be good. I'll just do age 34, nationality France. See what comes up. Ribéry, to be fair. Is he still in the game? Yeah, he is. Only 79 potential, though. Lloris would kind of be the top one. But I think he's probably still playing. And we don't necessarily need a GK. Ben Yedder, Benzema. Yeah, Benzema's a shout. Still playing at 36, though. Actually, let me shortlist Benzema because, wow, he's still... How does he already have a value of 43 mil? That seems a little bit inflated, no? Like 43 mil for this player? How does he have that high of a value? An 81? 36 years old? It's strange because like an 81 rated goalkeeper, for example, at the same age would be like worth 10 mil. That's really unusual to me. Unless the game is just broken still. Which I wouldn't put it past career mode not being updated. Pai is retiring, so we can't approach him. Griezmann. Aston Villa transfer. That's right. Did we? I feel like we had some experience with him. We didn't manage Villa in this save, no. Yeah, 44 mil for him, 32-year-old. Matuidi could be a shout, yeah. Ooh, he's retired, it looks like. I think his potential and overall has dropped a bit since he made the transfer to MLS, but yeah, 78 overall. That's tough, man. I remember when he first transferred to Inter Miami, he was still like, let me see. Yeah, he was still like an 84 overall at the very start of his transfer. That's wild. Let's see, FIFA 21. Yeah, even then he didn't have the best rating. He was still mid-80s, though. Steve Mandanda. Still going strong. Hopefully at Marseille, yep. Contract expiring, though. That's interesting. Okay, I think we got a pretty good collection of players, guys. I'm good to move forward in this transfer window. Hopefully we can sign Ongwene. Let me go ahead and transfer list those two older players that I don't think can be part of the team anymore. So we're going to transfer list Bustinza as well as Flavian Tait. I don't know how to pronounce his name, actually. We need a left-footed center back. That's what we're looking for, guys. Appreciate the support on the stream as well. Almost up to the 100 viewer mark. More and more people rolling in. I think we can probably hide the top nationalities that we're looking for now. So yeah, at this point in the season, we're still making the push for Europa League. I mean, it's been a pretty good first half of season 4. Got some good results against the likes of Lyon. And already transfer offers. Lots of them, actually. So backup keeper, loan to buy basis, we'll probably reject that just so we can have a good backup GK. Cole Seajack offer from Torino. I think we keep him at the club just for some squad depth. Now, these are the ones I'm interested in. Burnley, pretty good offer to begin with. They have made some transfers from Liga, to be fair. What do you think here for our left midfielder? We have one from Nice as well as West Ham. I think West Ham might be the move. David Carmo is amazing. Is he a Portuguese center back? He's relatively slow, though, right? I'll do Diallo, left-footed center back. Are we talking from PSG? Has he kind of found his way into their first team? I know they've got options to choose from, right? Kimpembe, Marquinhos. Actually made the transfer to Spurs. I think we just go ahead and try to work out both of these transfers. So let's see if West Ham will pay the big bucks. We're going to try to get 10 plus mil. All right, David Moyes. All good with it. And then Burnley. I think they're going to pay 12 mil for him. That's my mindset. Hey, we're getting like some really good deals for essentially fringe players that aren't going to play any role in this team. They've already peaked in their overall. So that's going to put us right around 20 mil. Help give us an idea of like what kind of players we can bring in now. I wouldn't count Diallo out, to be fair. Probably a fringe player at Spurs. So we've got him. We've got Ongwene. Mondi could still be a transfer. Ooh, Mtiti as well. You know, Umtiti, we could also try to bring in, but again, I keep forgetting we don't want to sign former Lyon players because there is a rivalry between Lyon and Saint Etienne. So I'm going to remove Umtiti from the short list. I think Diallo has just played for PSG, right? A challenge for your career mode. I've actually been thinking about like posting more of the career mode challenges. That's the thing about FIFA 22. I feel like there needs to be more of those like kind of community challenges, ways to keep career mode interesting, kind of because like the lack of new features this year, I think has partly why the interest in career mode isn't as much. We'll see what happens though. IRL transfers can definitely impact things. So hopefully we see some moves in the January transfer window. Big win there on the simulation. Definitely not going to accept an offer for our backup right back. What about Schurz? I can check Paris Schurz. How's he doing for Ajax these days? He was definitely a popular shout in career mode last year. He's over at Henk, which is an interesting move. Modric regen. I can search for Cristiano as well. No, 38 years old. Still at United. Ooh, did they update his player picture in career mode? I feel like they did. I think that's the same one I use for my how to find regens thumbnail. But there has to be something up. Like, valuations must have changed, man. Like, why does he have an evaluation of 60 mil? Surely there's something going on here. Either it's a bug or like EA has updated how player evaluations are found. Because like I want to find a good other example. Like we've got both Benzema at 43, Ronaldo at 59. And then we've got someone like Umar Soleil. Let's see if there's like a mid-80s rated player. 92 for an 83 rated 19-year-old. I think they just updated the values in general. I guess this would be a good example, right? 83 rated 26-year-old and David Neres, 47 mil. It is a bug. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm just going to test this out real quick. I want to see what his actual valuation is. It still says his current value is 53, man. That's a strange one. So fun fact, James, about the thumbnail. I don't actually update my my suit and tie for each different team in the Journeyman. I just got a single picture that I like. It was a picture of me in a suit, but Mitch, the guy that makes my thumbnails, he updates like the tie color according to the team colors, which I appreciate. It looks nice. But yeah, the magic of Photoshop, right? So this one, we surely should be winning. Knowing that, we'll probably lose. Now, 4-1 again. Scoring goals for fun. Gignac regen, maybe. You know, we could check out the likes of Gignac. Who else? Yeah, Gignac's regen could be good, to be fair. 81 overall, 81 potential in FIFA 21. Still 80 rated in FIFA 22. Giroud as well, maybe? His regen's actually going to be worse off, which is a surprise. I think Gignac had a pretty good season in Mexico, didn't he? Look at these Frenchmen. Just a touch of class, still playing. All right, so we should have these full scouting reports pretty soon. Surely by the Monaco match in the Cup. Well, let's see. We're focusing on a left-footed center back if you're just joining into the stream. I think this is probably a good time to show the squad. Definitely a good team. Right side in particular, fairly strong. But yeah, we want to find a essential replacement for Kolosijak. Just not really up there anymore for the rating. So yeah, if we can find the right replacement, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, Nguene, I almost feel like he's the perfect addition, but Salzburg don't want to let him go. That's tough. So if Nguene doesn't work out, I feel like this is Pepe's region, by the way. To be fair, he's a quality player. I almost feel like Diallo might be the move then, depending on his rating. Depending on what his rating is, if it's like upper 70s, lower 80s, I'd be good with that. I'll go ahead and search for Daily Blind's regen as well. I think his positioning is still center defensive mid center back. Left back center back this year. 82 rated. Yo, Daily Blind's pretty young. For some reason, I thought he was older. He's only 31. He's at Wolves. So yeah, hopefully we can sign Diallo or we can get an update on Nguene's status. And another win here would be nice. I'll take a draw. All right, so we'll give it another week. See if Diallo will have an update on his status, and then I think we'll get into some gameplay today. Maybe another Lyon fixture. So I think we'll play against Lyon, and then depending on how results go toward the end of the season, you know, if we advance in the cup as well, then we can maybe consider that as well. But okay, Nguene's available now, so that's good. I think it's between Nguene and Diallo. Diallo is going to be too expensive. So I think Nguene's the move. And then we might have enough funds to make another signing as well. That's going to take about half of our budget. Where else do you guys think we should improve? I mean, maybe here at left center mid, but this guy's all right. You guys know of any other better signings we can make here at like left center defensive mid, more or less? I think Veretout is kind of our box-to-box player, even if he is a CDM. So if you know of any good defensive-minded center mids, that's about it, man. I think we're pretty balanced for the team other than that. To be fair, Gomez could even go in here pretty soon. I think he's had some good updates in his overall. For some reason, Bazoer is top of the FIFA charts right now. Wonder why that is. Hey, he's made the transfer to Newcastle. Love to see it. And we did sign him into crewman last year. I think it was with Marseille, actually. Toussaint is a signing, you know? We do have him shortlisted. It's going to be too expensive, though. So, yeah, I think it would... The player would have to be either really old or like upper 70s for their overall. Let me see if Air 2 actually gets an increase. You can check from here. So I think he's a CDM right now, a +4. No, he's actually better as a CDM, interestingly enough. So let's see. Ongwene is going to be one of the transfers, it looks like. That could be a shout, you know. Medium high. What kind of role does Xavi Simons actually play? Is he kind of like a Conte-esque sort of player? Sits back, wins back possession with those medium high work rates? He's not going to get into the starting 11 right away, but he would qualify for some good development plans, especially if we convert him to a center defensive mid. Which, taking a look at his stand tackle, that's pretty good. His slide tackle is disappointing. He doesn't have the best defensive stats. I would consider more of a playmaker. James, I made a video on it earlier in this FIFA, so yeah, I would recommend watching that if you're looking for a regen guide. Basically, they're going to be the same potential, same positions, same nationality, essentially, same league that they retired in, or free agents. I'm going to take a look at what mug I was drinking from today. We don't have the Bruges mug like normal. This must be a California one. Normand's a very good shout. Let's see. He's a winger, right? Oh, he's a center defensive mid. Interesting. Yeah, I know this guy. We're going to essentially go in without having an idea of his value. But I think with the power of FIFA, we can maybe get an idea of like what his rating is going to be. I did all that scrolling for him to be first in the search. Let's see. 82 rated for his potential. I have a feeling he's going to be too expensive, but we can try. Let's go ahead and finish up the Ongwene transfer first, because that's the big area of focus. Let's actually start talks a little bit lower than his actual value. So I think he might have had a contract expiring. All right, so they want his market value. That's fine. I'll take 9.5. Should be no problem there. What crewman would be interesting to do right now? Wolves or Norwich? Let me take a look at the Premier League standings. I know Kizzle Kicks was doing I think he still is doing a Norwich career mode. But that's a really good group of players, honestly. You should have a fun career mode, say, with them. And there's still the added challenge of like potentially getting relegation. So off the top of my head, I would say Norwich. Let me take a look at Wolves' position in the league though. So they're actually doing quite well. 5 wins, 1 draw, 5 losses. Pretty good form. So yeah, I think it's up to you. If you want more Road to Glory style, do Norwich, because they have a good base to build around. But if I was doing a Wolves career mode, I would definitely focus on like signing some Portuguese players, obviously. There are a few people in our Discord that are doing a Wolves career mode. Speaking of which, like, what are some things on Discord we could do to I guess, I don't know, see a little bit more interaction there. I think something like rating each other's career mode. Maybe we pick a day to share our career mode saves. I want to do more like Discord events, if that makes sense. We do have a career mode channel in there where people like to share their saves and Youth Academy findings, but yeah, I don't know. Just give people a reason to post on Discord for me to check it a little bit more often, because I don't really have a schedule for it right now. But yeah, if I was doing a Wolves career mode, I'd definitely try to get into Europa League first season. Real Valladolid, what about him? I've been thinking about doing some share play content, Angry World. I think I rate your teams is a pretty good concept from Chinese sports. A lot of people in the Ultimate Team community do the same sort of thing. But I would need enough people to share play their career mode teams though. So it would probably be something we do on a live stream, honestly. I don't know if you guys are interested in it, then we could schedule it. Either like I rate your teams or I suggest your career mode transfers. Give you guys some realistic rebuild ideas. That's a nice addition right there. So yeah, we have about 10 mil left to work with. Maybe we can make one of those center mid signings. Again, I think Normand's going to be too expensive, but let's see. Yeah, we don't even have 8. We don't have the funds at all. I think we'll probably just let it slide there. Save a little bit of funds for Youth Academy scouting. But I think we're pretty good with the squad. As far as updates though, I think we're essentially set for development plans. I wanted to update this guy to left wing, gets a nice +1 to his rating, and we can put him on a different probably support winger here. Or we could just train him as a right winger. Yeah, let's do that. Discord link should be in the description. I think the link still works. I'll go ahead and update it now. Yeah, someone just joined, so I'm guessing the Discord link is still functional. All right, let's see. Can we win on this cup fixture? We're playing in the snow. We'll simulate this one. First game, my Villarreal career mode, and Mandi Panenka's the 9th penalty winning the UEFA Super Cup. Interesting. I forget that Villarreal actually do have the UEFA Super Cup to start the season. Maybe an underrated career mode. The best former Ajax player who's still playing? Yeah, Suarez is a good one. Honestly, I'll just pull up Ajax's former youth academy players, and I'm sure you can find some pretty good results that way. Still no nil, 20 minutes in. Frankie de Jong, definitely one to think about. Matthijs de Ligt. Yeah, according to Transfermarkt, the player who has had the highest value in his career, actually Christian Eriksen. He had an evaluation of 110 million at one point. When was that? I know he is actually considering moving away from Serie A because I think there's some regulations that don't let him to play due to his condition. Huh. Yeah, his evaluation in June, so basically the end of the 2018-19 season, was over 100 mil for Spurs. And then he made the move to Inter Milan shortly afterwards. That's wild. When he left Spurs, he had an evaluation of 99 mil and the fee was 30 mil. That's wild, dude. Let me take a look at his stats. How was his form going into that year? I mean, that's interesting. He put up good numbers, but 100 mil numbers? I don't know. Yeah, I recognize he only had 6 months left on his deal. Still a pretty good option for Inter. That was in the All or Nothing documentary, actually. Because he wasn't really being selected as often from Jose, right? Rise, I think the Discord link should be in the description. I'll go ahead and update the invite link just in case it's not working for whatever reason. Yeah, I think it might have actually expired. So the invite link should be working now in the description if you just refresh the stream. Oh yeah, that's interesting with Spurs. I mean, he was putting up like at the 17-18 season in the Prem, he got 10 goals, 11 assists, which is good. You know, 20 goal contribution. And even the season afterwards, he got 8 goals, 12 assists. So yeah, I mean, good numbers from him. Well, looks like we're advancing in the Coupe Nationale. Love to see it. But yeah, I think we're pretty good there. We'll jump forward on this sim, see how far we can go on this cup run. And I'll set up some youth scouting as well while we're on the topic. 4-star scout available to us. Maybe we have a 5-star 5-star. 4-star 5-star. I think I'll wait it out and see if we get a 5-star 5-star to send out next month. But in the meantime, we'll just set one up in France here. We'll look for technically gifted because that tends to bring back the best value. So 6th place in Ligue 1. Let's see how long the Coupe Nationale actually goes. It's a round of 16. We might actually play some of those fixtures, you know. Montpellier are doing really well in the league. I'm just going to do a calendar sim here. We'll take a draw. Advancing on pens. Love to see it into the quarterfinals. Now, what do you guys want to see here? Should we... You know, we've got a good chance of winning this competition. PSG and Lille are like the top teams left. What kind of matches do you guys want to see? We could do derby fixture against Lyon. We could focus on the cup slightly more. I think if we reach the semis, I'll play both the semifinal and final. We could also go to the end of the season, play against the likes of PSG. Depends what you guys want to see. And we're almost at the hour mark of the stream, so we're pretty much on target with what we want to do. I think we get a little bit more simulation going after this Lyon fixture. And then if we can reach the final of the cup competition, that'd be cool too. So I'll play against Lyon, 4-minute halves. Squad stamina not the best. But hopefully it doesn't matter too much. Was it the last time we played against Lyon that we had that Pepe wonder goal? Love the stadium as well. It's a good one to play in. All right, we'll see how we do here. Some new additions to the team. Onguene will need to step up. Put in a good defensive outing. So yeah, I've been playing a bit of more career mode gameplay recently. And yeah, it's just very hit or miss. It seems like sometimes when I load up the game, it feels pretty smooth. And then other times it's just like super heavy on the ball. And then the computer goes and counterattacks you, scores like a ridiculous long shot goal, right? Good turn from Alshish. Thought we might have been able to win that, but we'll win back possession. Well done. Lose it right away. Yeah, it feels like that heavy crew mode gameplay right now, which is disappointing. Good tackle though from Onguene. Had that run from Pepe, could have played him. What a touch from Awar. Can we get there in time? Oh, he denied by the post. Clear it away, please. Dude, Lyon are just giving us no time on the ball right now. It's ridiculous. Thought that might have been out of play. Goal. It's just like as soon as you drag a player off, man, they find the pass every time. Just not that fun to defend against, is it? Good shot on target from Pepe. Almost snuck it in on the near post. We're finally getting some shots on target. It's what we want to see. If we can keep up this sort of play, we'll get our goal. Had a pass in the middle as well. Was about to play it. We're doing all right. We just got to watch the counters. I think he's off. Yeah, he's offside. Unfortunately, just got to play that a bit quicker. And we're good. We're good. Lyon are always going to be a tough opponent. I think as long as we can get a draw here, I'd be okay with the result. There is Adeyemi on the ball. We were talking about him earlier on in the transfer window. That press is something else. No, it's not the pass I want to do. I was trying to find our fullback who would then find Pepe, but could be a good counter. Veretout has the cross. If he stays on side, Pepe. Dude, what a defensive effort. All right, I'm going to take that as a first half outing. Like, I felt like we created chances. We're a bit unlucky to concede that goal. We can get one here. We've got the majority of possession. Stamina might be the only thing that lets us down here in the second half. There we go. Low driven. I mean, we're very lucky to score that one. I don't think that low driven was even on target, to be fair, with the keeper prairies it right directly to us. And Buanga gets the goal. Come on, 1-1. Let's try to make it 2 here. We keep playing like that, we're good. Defensively, we're kind of all over Lyon right now. We just need to figure out how to play out of the back and not lose possession of this press. That's what's killing us. That's what I mean. It's like you lose possession and then all of a sudden there's 4 or 5 Lyon attackers. I saw that happening in real time and there's nothing I can do about it. And it's Edeyami again. That's the frustrating thing, man. You see what's going to happen. You play enough career mode, you know. That's true, Josh. It does feel like pro clubs right now. I did sign the man, the myth, the legend, Jerome Nguene, though. How about that for a tackle from Enrique, though? Nguene, please don't disappoint. Goal. Oh, what a save! And it goes right back to him. Yeah, that's 3. I don't think we're going to be winning this one, but we'll push on, try to play a draw. I'll change the constant pressure because why not? Just be abysmal on this stamina. What's going on, Frithers? Star is barking outside my room. Nice. Does anyone have career mode ideas? I don't know, man. It's I think the next career mode that I'm going to be starting is going to be a fun one to hopefully take on, but career mode gameplay right now is not in the best place. Maybe I need to try some slider settings. But yeah, Josh, I would agree the gameplay feels pretty heavy lately. And just, it's the CPU counterattacking that does it for me. They're just pinpoint with their passes. Thing is, though, it's like, especially for a YouTube save, I'm not trying to update sliders every single episode, so I would need to find some good sliders to maybe try out for a live stream, and then if they play well enough, then I'll carry it forward to the YouTube series. That's 1. All right, 5 minutes to go. Even with constant pressure tactics, we might be able to get the equalizer. That should be possession back. Nice. Wait for the run. Thought that might have been a pen. Oh, off the post. Dang, dude. That's it too. That's disappointing. I thought we played pretty well there. Yeah, maybe I'll try one of the Operation Sports sliders for the next match we play, just for fun. Let's see. Trying to find those ones for like a short half. If under 10-minute halves. So when it says 10 to 15 minute, I'm guessing that's for a full match, not 10 to 15 minute halves, no? Because right now for the YouTube saves, I do 5-minute halves, so 10-minute matches. I swear, most of these simulations we end up winning. Shorter halves legendary. Let's see. Trying to find that one. Oh, shorter halves legendary. I see it all the way on the right. So what's the main difference there? Let's see. So it looks like they turned down the sprint speed for both. Shot error is turned up. Passing error is turned up. I think that is very much needed. Shot speed slightly higher. Pass speed slightly lower. More injuries. Markings better. Okay, I like the concept of that. Yeah, I'll try it out for one of these matches here. And I'll just play 5-minute halves, I suppose. To replicate how things go. What happened in your Ajax career mode, FJR? All right, quarterfinals. Let's see. I'll do an interactive match sim here. Try to make the final. Yeah, Josh, I think we got to play some 2K next time you get on. It was pretty fun, even if my pro is like super low rated. I think he's almost like 70 overall now. He's made his way into the starting, well, I almost said starting 11. Starting lineup for my Orlando Magic, who I've requested a trade from, and it looks like I might be moving to, I think the Bulls is where I'm trying to go because they have like a really bad power forward in terms of their overall. Yeah, I get you, FTR. Especially with Ajax, it's tough to keep your job. You basically have to win the Eredivisie every season. And to be fair, PSV and even Feyenoord are no joke. And some of the simulations are pretty random this year. I think that's the thing that frustrates me the most about career mode. Is just like, it seems like career mode sims are super random. Like even here, we almost brought it back, but... And then we get the opposite score line next time we play them in the league. So I think we'll just sim till the end of the season and see where things are in terms of standings. We got a 4-point lead. Looks like Europa League's honestly a big game, especially if we win this one. We get a draw. Let me see how the end of season schedule is looking. Yeah, honestly, I think Stade Rennais would be a fun one to end the season off with. Then I might load up my FM save for a little bit. Start of season 2 with Kaiserslautern. Trying to not get relegated from the Bundesliga 2. But yeah, especially now playing FM, sometimes it's hard to go back to career mode tactically. Nice, you're writing your storyline for the Discord. Nice, good to hear. Yeah, feel free to share the career modes you're currently doing. But there's still a lot that I need to learn about FM, especially if I want to do like live streams consistently or even content. Yeah, the Derby County storyline's a pretty good one. They had more points reduced. So the chances of them seeing or even staying in the championship is pretty low right now. Yeah, maybe if I have time, Josh, it could be something to focus on for the new year. I was talking about earlier in the stream, but I think I need to rethink a little bit the channel strategy. There was a thread on Twitter the other day from a couple of the career mode content creators. I think it was Chani who initially started the conversation, but yeah, I was just talking about how like kind of series based content is slowly deteriorating on YouTube, which makes sense. I mean, if you're talking purely from the YouTube algorithm, if you're not getting like, you should be aiming for like 1 out of 10 videos, which if you guys aren't familiar with that, it's if a channel or if a video is doing really well for viewership within a set amount of time, it'll rank 1 out of 10. If the video doesn't get a lot of views, it'll get a 10 out of 10. So the end of a series-based content typically goes for like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It's just how things work kind of on YouTube. People lose interest with series as they go on. On one hand, I do want to still do series-based format for some content, but I think it's important also to be doing, you know, those one-off videos like the realistic rebuilds. But then you've got like the FM scene, which is very like series-based heavy, and I don't know, I don't see too much of a drop-off in views. There. It's an interesting one. There's a lot to unpack there. Yeah, it's an interesting approach because the concern about posting like FM content on here, like Flickiify, I think it could work because there are other content creators that do it. I think Docs post some FM content because you've got like a football-based audience. Arvo, with the Discord link, I would just refresh the stream. I updated it like halfway through, so just refresh the stream, and it should be working now. But yeah, when you kind of split up your audiences between FIFA and FM, not everyone's gonna move over. So by creating a second channel, you're able to like, you know, people that are interested in FM can subscribe there. Your videos will have a higher click-through rate and generally get recommended by the algorithm more. At least that's my thought process. Because I mean, like, these days, I feel like most people are open to watching other games as well. Like, I'm sure some of you guys watch, like, I don't know, Vanguard or Call of Duty, Halo streams. Things like that. There's so many options to choose from for games out there these days. But I think probably creating a second channel for that sort of stuff would be the best. I just don't have enough time for it right now. So yeah, maybe something to think about for next year. Yeah, I appreciate it, Tim. Yeah, feel free to share your Napoli career mode save. I wanna find more ways to get people active over on Discord. I think it's a good community there. All right, so let's see. 1 point shy of Strasbourg for top 6. We might even be able to get up to top 5 if we can have points go our way. So 3 matches to go. I think we'll do interactive match sim. Hopefully get good results that way. And if I need to jump in, I'll do that. Alshish has done pretty good so far. Junior. We converted him to a cam, which gives him I think a +1 to his rating. Definitely an integral part of this Saint-Etienne team. What's going on, Dom? Yeah, I'm personally not too interested in the daily content either, Josh. I think that's part of the reason why there's a pretty good viewership for the series. It's like, if I even look at my audience demographics, a lot of the people that are watching, you know, they've got lives outside of YouTube, whether that be school or work, things like that, and you know, as do I. So I really like focusing on, you know, making a couple of good videos throughout the week rather than the daily content, which nothing wrong with it, but I've done it before. It takes a toll on me. I just don't think my work style and my preferred lifestyle caters too well to that. When I was younger, I could pull it off, but mid-20s, late 20s Flick can't do it anymore. Thoughts on the World Cup qualifiers? Yeah, it's some interesting results, right? Portugal having to go into the next round of qualifiers. They have to get a couple of wins. Who are some other big ones? Was it Serbia that ended up advancing? We're going to see Mitro in a World Cup, which is incredible. Assuming he's still picked as part of the starting 11. Germany coasting their way. First place. Was nice to see. Yeah, Italy too. Plus, we've still got the CONCACAF qualifiers. Like, Panama's not going away anytime soon. So, I'm hoping US is able to get some good results. I wouldn't be all that surprised to see Canada top the group. They've yet to lose in the CONCACAF qualifiers. They beat Mexico. So it'll be good. The Netherlands also qualifying in really dramatic fashion, right? Because if I think it was like the 80th minute, if they conceded against, was it Norway that they played recently? I think it was Norway. But yeah, if they would have conceded a goal in like after the 80th minute against Norway, then they actually would have gone from winning the group or finishing top of their group to not even qualifying. So very, very tight fixtures there. I'll probably give this one to, I don't know, maybe the 70th minute. If it's still 0-0, I'll jump in. We got faith here. I think we can get the goal. One thing I like about FM2 when you're watching the interactive match sim, you're still watching the match in real time. So like the thing is with FM, even though you're not actively like playing the game with a controller, you're still actively using tactics, and you kind of create those storylines for your own players, right? Because in my Kaiserslautern save, what was going on is like I had a starting striker that, and the problem I was having early on with Kaiserslautern is I just couldn't score goals. But then like one of my strikers either had a suspension due to red cards or he got injured for like a month or so. I put in, and I think he's like an attacking midfielder by default, but striker is one of his secondary positions. And in essentially half a season, he ended up leading the team in goals. Basically scored every match. And that was sick. All right. End of this play, I'll jump in. Okay. We'll jump in here with the ball. Shell him down the wing. Switch over to the FIFA scene. I was using a 4-3-3 holding. And I think tactics-wise, it's supposed to be like a fluid counterattack tactic, and it seemed to work. Like, I feel like I'm starting to get a better idea about tactics in FM. For some reason, I really like... I think it's the pass to space instruction. For whatever reason, that seems to work for me, even though my assistant manager always tells me to turn it off. Sometimes I have an inverted winger as one of my wingers. One of my CMs are on balance, and I think the other's on attacking. Most fun crew mode I've done between FIFA 21 and FIFA 22. I think Wolfsburg is up there. I think Wolfsburg's up there. Fiorentina was pretty fun. Marseille was a good one. Southampton as well. If I had to pick my favorite, I think I would say Southampton, actually. Because I always enjoy Southampton saves. Save from Green. Oh, we're already into the 90th minute. That was quick. If you get pacey players and good dribblers, passing to space is great. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think the Kaiserslautern team I had was honestly, like, they're pretty good odds of getting promoted straight away. But I still felt accomplished because I like set a Bundesliga points record for my league, so it's also the fact that FM, it doesn't have different difficulty settings, so like everyone's essentially on a level playing field. Whereas YouTube, you know, well, not YouTube, whereas FIFA, you know, depending what difficulty you play on, or if you simulate more, or if you play more, it's hard to gauge how good someone is in tactics. You can play on FM on other things than PC. It's on Xbox Game Pass, so you can play it on there. And I think there's an FM mobile, but PC seems to be the way to go. But yeah, I'll finish up the season with Saint Etienne. If we can achieve European qualification, which it looks like we might, then I might do another season with them. We'll see what job offers are available. But yeah, I'm keen to do a little bit of a, even if it's just for half an hour, just load up the FM save just to get you some insight, because there's so much that I think I can learn about FM just by having people here in real time. I try to watch as many like tutorials and stuff as possible, but I feel like now I have a pretty basic understanding of the game. I just need a couple of fine-tuned things. Okay, so we might jump up to 5th on the final match day here against Montpellier. Can I post on career mode more often? Can I post this career mode more often? Right now it's just the weekly live streams. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the Journeyman right now. Yeah, Fiorentina is a great shout for a career mode in FIFA 22. They made some good signings over the summer. We got some high potential players. Technically, I think you would still have Chiesa coming back from his loan next year. Unless Juventus finalized that deal, which they might have, considering how good he was for Italy in the World Cup. Let's see. Is Chiesa still technically out on loan? He is technically. But, I mean, he's going to get brought in by Juve. It's like, I think he's got a fee set of like 50 mil. And essentially after the World Cup, you saw it go up so much. Dude, his potential and rating saw such a massive rise. 84 overall, 90 potential these days. It's so wild. Deserves it though. Dynamo Zagreb. Pretty popular FM save, yeah. I think in FIFA you'd have to put him into another league now. Because they're in rest of the world, I believe. That should be the first goal. Oh, good save from the keeper. Oh, let's get that first goal, boys. This keeper's putting on a masterclass. Like, stats-wise, yeah, 7 shots. Jeez. I would probably say a French career mode, Tommy. Italy's an interesting one because there's some good teams in Italy, but the one league structure is kind of disappointing, plus the lack of licenses. If you do an Italian club, try to get into Europe within the first year or two. Why is that, FJR? I saw on Twitter the last few days everyone was hyping up Eddie Howe's first match. Ah, I see. That's disappointing. I just looked on their Twitter. Yeah, everyone was hyping up his debut. All right, second half. Let's see. What clubs from France? Look at the ones with the real stadium. Marseille is a fun one. Low-key, Marseille is a great career mode in France this year. Another team that's made some good signings over the summer. And honestly, competing for Europe should be no problem with them. I think they might even be in European competitions the first season. Stade Rennais is a pretty good one. Saint-Etienne, of course. How are we still 0-0 here? These dudes have had a red card since I think like the 13th minute or so. Hey, I appreciate it, Blor. Should have a new career mode series starting this weekend. That's the plan. Probably tomorrow. I've essentially got it ready to go. Just need to finish up commentary, editing, all that good stuff. All right. We got to jump in here. Let's get a win to close out the season. Try to get top 5. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. They're down to 10 men. Looks like they still have a back 4, though. So they're playing a striker down, apparently. There are 2 to Pepe. Ah, come on. The thing is, like, with these 4-minute halves, it just goes so quickly, man. Especially when you jump in. Like, for that last match that I jumped in for, it seemed like 1 or 2 possessions, then it was the 90th minute already. Yeah, Leverkusen's a good shot in the Bundesliga. Good clear. Oh, sheesh. Out wide. Nice. Of course, we had it blocked. Stade Rennais has a pretty good squad. They've got Dodo. Keeper baited me there. I saw him moving last second. That's a goal. Oh. no. Keep possession though. On Gwene. No. It's a draw. Draw on our final match day. See you later, Alex. Let's see what happens. Do we achieve European qualification with Saint Etienne? I think we got Conference League based off of results. Have we actually missed out on Europe? No way, dude. No way. I think we finished 6th. We might have dropped to 7th. Let's see. There's no way we missed out on Europe. Does 6th place really not get you? Coupe Nationale. Stade Rennais and Lille. Lille are 7th, to be fair, so that might secure them a spot. I think if Stade Rennais win the Coupe Nationale, then we'll still get Europa Conference League. Am I right in saying that, guys? Look who won Champions League, Europa League. Yeah, I can check that here in a sec. They played the Coupe Nationale really late. The 1st of June. Let's see. So Stade Rennais won. I think that's good news for us. Champions... Excuse me? Leicester? Dude, FIFA 22 is wild, and dude. These simulations are something else. Leicester would... dude, this makes my head hurt. Some of these results, bro. Some of these results. What do you guys think? Should we review job offers? We got some offers from France already. Plus these Prem offers, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, what nation should we move to? Spain? Some good ones in here, to be fair. I'm down for Spain. We pretty much have our like pick of clubs to move to. Real Madrid actually finished 4th. That's something. Always have enjoyed a Betis career mode. Celta Vigo could be interesting. Go back to Betis. What about him? Valencia have signed Marazza, which is interesting. They still have Soler and Gaia. Getafe. Enes Unal, that's an interesting player. Sanabria. Marte, like that. Villarreal as well. Don't know why Moreno is listed as a left back. Pretty sure that should be a right midfielder. What do you guys think? Valencia? I think Valencia honestly have the most interesting team out of the bunch. Holchek also at Sevilla. Any other interesting teams that you guys saw from this group? Lock over at Athletic Club Bilbao. Okay. Yeah, Valencia is interesting. I really like the Morata transfer. Yeah, I did Valencia in FIFA 21. It's a fair point, but I don't mind revisiting clubs for a journeyman. Morelos is a pretty good player, and Unal is a career mode icon from the past. I can't say I know too many of their players, though. Chris Wood. Wait, Bodu's over here. That's a good transfer. Schlager? You know, this Getafe, or not Getafe, Granada squad isn't bad. They made some good transfers. Nico Gonzalez, okay. You got Macias over at Celta Vigo. This guy has to be from the Brazilian league. Yeah, Celta's not looking too promising right now. Yeah, I'll eventually get over to Sociedad here. Ooh, Alexandra, that's tempting. So Oyarzabal at an 89. Who's their starting striker? Yo, Januzaj looks way different these days. They don't really have a great striker, do they? Maybe Willian Jose, but he's declining. David Silva regen? Nope. Zui Mendy. Sabitzer. Alexandro Christensen. Tamori. It's a pretty solid team they've got here. Yeah, Sociedad, that's got to be like a Champions League push if we decide to go there. Holchek at an 83. Munir is a quality option. Timothy Weah, can't sleep on him. Good player in career mode. Benacer. They've got a stacked midfield here at Sevilla. Xavi Simons as well. Oliver Torres, the former career mode GOAT. Montiel's a good addition. Let me see this Valencia team. So two good strikers to choose from are Raspadori and Morata. I like Dahoud. Luis Diaz, good addition there. Condretti should be a decent overall by now. Rajic, Soler, Manar Solomon. There was someone suggesting him in chat earlier. I mean, defensively, something to still ask for with this Valencia team. They've got Pickford as well. Yeah, I kind of like I think it was Granada. I think Granada have the most interesting team. So you've got Boadu. What formation do they play though? That's the question mark. I think attack-wise we would need to make some signings, but the rest of the team is really interesting. Valencia would be fun to rebuild around too. Some good names. I think I'll probably think about it a little bit more, guys, as we I don't know, is there anyone else in the chat that would want to watch a FM stream for, I don't know, half an hour? Pretty much till I have lunch. I think I'll make the decision. Do a little bit more research. It's up to you guys if there's interest. Then I'm down to play a little bit of FM. Otherwise, I'll probably call it there. Look for Bundesliga. We could make the move to the Bundesliga. But I think Spain, these are pretty good offers, to be fair. Yeah, what time are you where I'm from? It's 11:22. 11:22 for me. All right. I'll see how an FM segment of the stream goes. So yeah, let me just switch over to my face cam. And I'll make a save and get my PC all set up for things. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll just catch up on chat with you guys. Don't want to leak my next career mode through the save menus. So yeah, I just got to switch over from my PS5 to my PC. I think I have an FM scene already set up in my OBS, so we should be good there. Do I use 120 FPS on PS5? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I need to update the stream as well. And then update my thumbnail. We should be good to go. Sweet. I'm just gonna check my channel page real quick, make sure the stream updated, and it should within the next few minutes. Looks like it's in the process right now. So sweet. I'm going to switch scenes to my PC. And there it is. Sweet. Should I bring Ilicic back to Fiorentina? That's always a good shout. That is always a good shout. All right, so yeah, right now with FM, bear with me because I'm still somewhat of a beginner. But we're just finishing off season 1. This is how the league table finished. 12 points clear of 1860 Munich. So pretty happy with that. We pretty much were in the running for top of the table, if not top of the table for the majority of the season. Feel like we're in pretty good standing with our board. I can show you guys the squad. Or tactics, probably the way to show it the best. Yeah, so I think the interesting thing about this Kaiserslautern team is that we've got 2 players here that are part of the club on loan. Stela is on loan from Hanover, I believe. Yeah, Hanover. He was one of the leading goal scorers for us, actually. And then Goetze, not the Goetze that you guys might know, but Felix Goetze is on loan from Augsburg. He was kind of our holding midfielder. When's the next FIFA 22 career mode video dropping? This weekend. Hopefully tomorrow. New career mode will be starting. But yeah, outside of that, we've got we're kind of transitioning some new players into the team. Jurgensen was a center back arrival. I'm not sure where we signed him from, actually. See, these are the kind of things that I don't know where to... History, maybe? Career stats? Okay, so yeah. Oh, he actually used to play in the Bundesliga for Augsburg. But we signed him from Verl for, I guess, 210. But yeah, he was a pretty well-established center back for us. We also signed a backup fullback with Theo St. Luca. We signed him from Nimes for 10K, which was sick. So yeah, that's kind of the look at tactics. So if we can find a way to extend the loan spell for Stela and Goetze, I'd be really happy with that because they're young players. You can take a look at their report from the reports screen. Let's see. How do I get there? Yeah, reports. And then sort by potential. So Marlon Ritzer is kind of our top potential player. He's a winger for us. So I like to play him as an inverted winger. Kenny Redondo kind of plays in the same position. Sometimes I use him at fullback. But the 2 players that I want to focus on are the players that are here on loan. And that's Stela and Goetze. Apparently it's unknown for their potential. Maybe because the season ended. But it should be 4-star or higher. So I want to find a way to extend their loan spells. That's actually where I pick things up. Where our staff kind of met with us. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. If I look at finances, I think it'll show our budget. So transfer budget, 1.36 mil. So not enough to sign the players on a permanent basis, I don't think. And payroll, we're in pretty good shape. So I think that's where we probably pick up. I don't know if any of you guys play FM and have any advice on how to go about things. These are sort of the stuff that I'm trying to learn. I really need to, I don't know, figure out the fine details. So apparently, he's now interested in a loan spell, which is good. Augsburg would require a player salary contribution 100%, so we want to pay their wages. Ooh. Also would like to include a clause giving Kaiserslautern the option to buy the player for 180K at the end of the loan. I feel like that's not a bad deal. considering his value is 45 to 450. What's going on, Sandro? Yeah, this is FM 2022. If you guys are ever interested in playing this, it's on Xbox Game Pass, which you can also play PC games on. Yeah, and you know, I've kind of dabbled into FM in previous years. If anyone just joined the stream, I'm predominantly like a FIFA career mode player, but FM really dives into the details. So yeah, trying to learn it as best I can. Figure live stream is a good way to learn. Pick up some tips along the way. So I'm gonna, I think, use the suggest terms. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to like delegate this to our system manager. Let's see, optional future fee. Oh, this is basically the terms they wanted. I don't think this is that bad, no? I could have probably brought the price down. These are the things I accidentally do. It's like one wrong click and suddenly you finalized a deal. But I think this isn't a bad deal. Because he was essentially our starting center defensive midfielder the whole time. So I guess finalize offer, I guess. So this time around, 100%. So 1.5 mil seems like a lot to spend for this guy, because unlike Götze, who we could have picked him up, but like that release, that future clause is like in the middle of his value. This one's like at the upper end of the value. So I'm not too keen on that, but I do want to sign him because he scored like double digits for goals. It does look a little complex. The nice thing about FM though is that you can delegate a lot of the tasks to like your assistant manager, which I've kind of done. And then as I learn more, I can slowly start to take more and more tasks on board. So yeah, these are the sort of screens that I guess kind of confusing. So monthly playing fee, unused playing fee. Yeah, these are the sort of things where I kind of wish I could delegate to my assistant manager if it's at all possible. So let me see if I can do this. Is there a way that I could like have my assistant manager like suggest, like basically fill in all these details without me having to do it? Suggest the amended terms for an immediate response. Yeah, these are the sort of things that kind of confuse me. I was trying to sign him on a permanent transfer, but they weren't having it. Like Hanover, they're very keen on this guy. So that's kind of the downside to this player, but he gets a really good goal output. Okay, so this isn't that bad. So now what we can do is we can bring this fee down. So suggest terms kind of pre-fills all this sort of stuff. I'm fine with all this. I want to bring this price down to like maybe, let's try 1 mil. See how that goes? I think I did that right. So he's going to make his contract decision. That's all good. Interesting. Kaiserslautern would represent an upgrade over Hanover They're also in the Zweite Bundesliga. Nearly paid your player $1 a week in FIFA or FM. Regardless, it's pretty funny. Scouting's another thing that I really want to focus on. Learning better. Because right now I kind of just rely on my assistant scouts to just give me player suggestions. That's how I signed both of the players I got so far. Hanover. They're still set on this 2 mil, I think. What do you guys think here? It's like a promising player for sure. But then these future installments, that's kind of what's bugging me. And he's going to have that many league appearances. To be fair, if I would have this game, I could play for 3-4 hours straight. Yeah, I mean, definitely look into Xbox Game Pass. I think it's a pretty good deal. You get a lot of good games from that. But yeah, you can very much spend a lot of time on this game. There's just so many details to it. This is actually the striker I was talking about. So you can see he prefers to play on the right side as an attacking midfielder, but I played him at striker as a deep lying, I think, forward. And he was crushing it. Hey, what's going on, Nicholas? Ooh, Stale offer accepted. We were able to bring that price down quite a bit. All right. I'm going to hand this over to my assistant coach. And he's unable to come to terms. Of course he's going to be a regular starter, bro. Of course he is, dude. What was my assistant coach thinking? This dude scored like over, I think, 10, 15 goals for us last year. And he wanted a fringe player? Come on now. Yeah, Nicholas, I'm trying to learn the game. This is my second season with Kaiserslautern. I won the Bundesliga 3 with them in season 1. Felt like I did pretty well. Yeah, this guy's a regular starter. Next available. See, okay, so now they finally get a report back. I don't know, man. I think this is a good deal. I'm good to move forward with it. So he wants 532 a week. Still a lot left in the payroll. Still a lot left there. So I'm just going to bring this price down to like 500. Signing on fee. I don't know. I don't know what's appropriate for this sort of stuff. I basically just click down a couple of times and then it tends to work. None of this stuff really concerns me too much. So we're still waiting on Goetze to come through with his decision. Okay, we're all good there. And I think we just completed that signing as well. Nice. Yeah, honestly, I think we would pay that future fee without question. Speak German for one stream? That would be difficult for me to do. And also not everybody that watches speaks German. So I think now that we've completed the Stela and Goetze signings on loan, we think about improving this team to survive Bundesliga 2. Again, I'll go over to the tactics screen. It's like, for starters, I want to swap Schad with Zimmer because he was recovering from his injury. I feel like I definitely need to sign a box-to-box midfielder. Klingenberg is... not Klingenberg. I want to sign an attacking playmaker. Because this guy's all right. But he was essentially on the bench for most of the season. For Wunderlich. But he's old. So his ability and potential has dropped significantly. So I definitely want to sign like this kind of player, an attacking playmaker. Or really any type of playmaker in the midfield. So we're good here. We're good here. I think I've got a tough choice to make between Kivprit and Huth, who are our two top scorers. Ritzer's got the best like rating and potential in this team. Herscher was a beast. Zimmer's club legend. Maybe a center back as well. I think definitely a playmaker. Budget-wise, I think we've got like $1 million. I think this is the screen that'll help you out. So transfer budget 1.36. Payroll, really not an issue. So yeah, we're looking at about $1 million for a transfer. Nicholas, if you know how, I would appreciate helping me find a playmaker, because scouting is something I've struggled with a lot. I tried to watch tutorials and yes, I understand some of what you're saying there, J-Beck. I have a big career mode following. Yes. So yeah, I'm trying to find like a good playmaker. I don't really know where to start. So if I had to guess, I would have to go to assignments and then adjust either our chief scout or our regular scout. Let's see. It's got a bunch of reports back. Deep line playmaker. He's got all sorts of players. This guy doesn't look that bad. He plays as a Mazella. I feel like this guy would be a good addition, no? They're over at Heidenheim, who are also in the Zweite Bundesliga. So is there a way I could see how he would play in a different role? So I need more scouting on him, I think. Take a look at doing a Go Ahead Eagles career mode. Yeah, I'll think about it, Gazelle. I want to do some more Eredivisie content. I guess until full knowledge. We don't need to make a signing right away. A target forward would also be really nice to bring in. I don't know. It's just like the thing about our strikers is I don't know if they're going to be Bundesliga 2 quality. I also wanted a defender, so oh, he's 33. I'm not going to sign him. I want younger players in this team. So yeah, I guess from this screen, like probably a new search. This is kind of where I guess I can specify the type of player. So I think it was a playmaker. Advanced playmaker is what I'm currently looking for. So how do I create like a new scouting, I guess a new scouting network or this new scouting assignment with those specifications? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's kind of like what I struggle with. Because right now I think I just have a filter on their existing scouting reports. This is the sort of stuff that confuses me. How do I check a player, Nicholas? What screen do I have to go to? Is there a way to just search by name? Click scouting. Okay. Now what? I don't know how to search players by name or like create a new assignments. That's what I'm kind of confused about. So if any FM knowledgeable people are in the chat, let me know. Just watch a video on regions. Watch two regions that are same position, 72 and 75 rating. So Gazelle, what I would do is like, if they had the same, if you can't identify a region that way, create a backup save, sign the player, make sure their birthday matches. One of them should have the same birthday as the retired player. There's one more scouting. There's one more scouting up. Huh? Near to Kaiser. This? You have some. Oh, or over here? First game versus Inter for Fiorentina crew mode? Nice. Oh, this guy's part of our U19. Yeah. Let's This is a transfer offer, though. I don't want to... Like, are they just trying to do a free transfer here? Oh, let me go back to the scouting thing. So, scouting, now look right. It says inbox. Yeah, I know that screen. Anyways, we're going to accept this loan deal. So that we'll complete that. Is this like a common thing where... Because I've been noticing this a lot. They just try to go in for these free transfers. Like, is there any rationale to accept this? Because I've just been rejecting all the free transfer offers that come in. Because I feel like even though if this guy doesn't have the most potential, why would I let him go for a free just to, I guess, free up wages? Because his potential is pretty bad, to be fair. I mean, 1 star, not the greatest. I'm doing all right, football memes. Kind of just chilling right now with some FM. There's a magnifying glass at the top. Press it. Oh, is this how you search for players? Oh, all right. That was easier than I thought. This guy? Turkish CM? Huh. Anyone else I should scout? I feel like that's way easier than I imagined it would be. Like, I didn't even realize this was a thing, if I'm being honest. So let me think. Other good like CMs that would be good for Bundesliga 2. Now, he's 5-star potential. Damn. All right. Yeah, that's actually a pretty realistic transfer as well for the Bundesliga leagues. So how, if you could help me, Nicholas, in setting up like a new scouting report for like a playmaker CM, like how do I do that from the scouting screen? Because like assignments and things like that, I don't know how to create a new assignment. Like, I don't even care about the existing players because I think I've approached the players I want to. If I can just like remove both of these scouting assignments and create new ones, I think that would be good. Like maybe I would have one look for a playmaker, I have one look for a center back. Buzdolgan from Schalke, that's a good shout. Apparently he's at Besiktas right now. That's the same Buzdolgan that I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, he's made the transfer. He's on loan. Oh, okay. But that loan spell should be expiring soon, so that's good. All right. So from scouting, filter. Okay. So let's see. I probably want minimum recommendation level like B. So what's all this? Recruitment team. Okay. Okay. And then I'm guessing advanced filters to look for certain types of players. So I would set the age to maybe 20. I'm trying to bring in younger players, so I'll do 25. Advanced filters. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. So I think this is still the same scouting report that I've had before. How do I make like new ones? Because this is still bringing back like... This guy also looks decent. So how would I create like a new scouting report, I guess, would be my question. Because I'm not too keen on like the current assignments we have. I guess the new scouting assignment is the right FM terminology. We're not playing FIFA like I'm used to. So yeah, I want to get rid of these two assignments and like create a new one. I think check beginner's guide after stream. Yeah, I think I could through here. Scouting. Okay. Scouting team is responsible, blah, 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 blah. I know this. I feel like I can upgrade this. Maybe Central Europe. Oh, so this, you have to upgrade the recruitment packages? I mean, 500k, that's like, that would use up about half, not even half, about a third of our budget. What do you think here, Nicholas? What's a good recruitment package to use? Should I just stick to Germany or should I go Central Europe? Because like some of the players you were suggesting, to be fair, were from other nations as well. Or if this is even something that you need to focus on. I think Germany is enough for now. Okay. So, I think I know this. This guy is being handled by someone else. You can still instruct the recruitment team, focus their attention on our general short-term focus. Okay. 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 Scouting players, that's your database, all right. A list of current and upcoming assignments is provided. Assignments can be created and adjusted if you decide to take control of scouting. Otherwise, your recruitment team will handle all assignments. Okay, I still feel like hopefully they go into more detail here because this is what I'm struggling with. Like editing the current assignments. Oh, because it's up to our handling scouting meetings. I'll take control of that. All right. Assignments. Oh, so my I guess task delegation was wrong. So I think now I can just go to here. So this guy has a lot of knowledge of Germany, Austria, Switzerland. Yeah, that was the only problem. So I wasn't that far off. Sometimes it helps to go through that sort of stuff. So player type. We're looking for like a midfielder, right? First team player. And I think I'm pretty good with that assignment. Like, transfer budget automatic, player type transfer. Okay. Anything I should update here, Nicholas? I think this is a pretty good screen for what I'm trying to do. Make sure my posture's okay. What can Florian do? Is there a way you can specify left-footed players? I wouldn't be surprised. Dude, FM's got everything, bro. It's just a matter of finding it. All right, so I think I'm happy with that now. I'm just gonna reject this because I don't want to do a free transfer for one of our players. Club's got to pay up, man. See, this is the nice thing about I guess learning a new game. It's like you gotta celebrate those small victories, like learning how to scout. And who knows if those loan deals I made were even decent, but I'm going to ask Mr. Zimmer to walk him again. So let's see. That's our last season review. Signings of the season. Okay. Hey, Tomiak was one of our signings of the season for us. Rules change. Wow, we have 9 subs instead of 5. Oh, 5 instead of 9. All the way around. Okay. It's fine. We connected to a team like RB Salzburg, Leipzig. Yeah, I think I see that from club info, right? I briefly remember affiliated clubs. Not really. These are all lower division than us. Basically, if we stay up this season, we're good. Another thing that I've delegated to my assistant coaches and managers is like staff signings. I don't know. It's like one of those things I kind of prefer to take a hands-off approach. Whereas like I guess it would be pretty good to bring up this number. Like goalkeepers were apparently stacked, but I don't know. I guess I could look to sign more physios and things like that, but I don't know. I've kind of just left it to my assistant manager to take care of things, and things went all right for us so far. I guess that would eat into some of the payroll budget, yeah? Oh, this guy's got really good potential. We need to make sure we sign him. Are we a leader now? What do you mean? I don't think he's going to be okay with a fringe player. It's just he's not going to be anything other than a fringe player for us. So even if his contract expiring, I'm just going to walk away. Are we leading the league? We're at the start of a new season. It's going to be the start of season 2, or the Zweite Bundesliga season. What, did I just see how do you see the social feed again? I think I just saw Torsten Frings being promoted as coach. That's kind of cool. Hey, there you go. Torsten Frings. I think we actually signed Dennis Bergkamp. Insert the Dennis Bergkamp clip. Dennis Bergkamp's one of our like assistant coaches now. Let's see. That's not what I want to do. I thought he was here somewhere. Yeah, here he is, Dennis Bergkamp. Yeah, he just got like signed by. I guess I delegate all this over to my assistant manager, and he signed him up. All right, Damon. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Yeah, I don't know why Dennis Bergkamp has made the move to the Zweite Bundesliga, but we move. We move. Ooh, this guy could be good. But surely he's going to be, I mean, we could try, right? How do I fully scout player? Scouting in progress. Okay, 5 to 7 day injury, no problem. Have I checked freeze? Nope. I have not checked any free agents. Let's see how to do that. I guess just player search, no? Contract status. So these are all like youngsters, really. Except for this dude from Stoke. He's a fullback, which we don't really need. Should I maybe do a different, like, assignments, I guess? Because surely there's going to be some higher profile players than what I... So, like, what's the best, I guess, maybe sort by world reputation? And then we want to look for, I guess, like... Oh, Connor Wickham. I know that name. And then I would kind of want to look for, I guess, midfielders, yeah? Like Franco Ibarra. 21-year-old Argentine. Available on a free transfer. This Ibarra got potential? Was that one of the players I shortlisted? Oh, Franco Ibarra, yeah. Target forward could be... Yeah, Connor Wickham. I don't know. I think I want to take like the realistic approach to this. Would be kind of fun. A lot of Argentines in here. I'm just seeing if I recognize any of the names here. Not a whole lot of them, to be honest. Is there like a different filter I can set up, or is this just like the best I can do? Or I guess I could set up a new, like, you know what? I might sign up a new scout. Let me go there. Staff. And then scouts are here. Let me check those players for you, Xander. Oh, German over at Vitesse. Okay. I know a good amount about Bazor already. I think he's going to be a higher evaluation than what I'm at, though. Oops. Yeah, we're still live, Angry World. Just trying to learn some FM in the process. Contract set to expire. Do I really have to give all these guys a new contract? Dang. All right. See, contract talks is not something that I enjoy doing, honestly. It's just like, this is a lot of contracts to go ahead and like, I don't know, go through. For like a 2-star potential player? I don't know. Okay, I think I did everything. Unable to come to terms. Yeah, this dude, he's just going to be released. I'm sorry. I don't know, just for like a 2-star potential player, it's just like, doesn't really make sense for me to go in for him. Try to loan. I'll try to loan him. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't know, maybe I'm doing the wrong decision here, but I just don't see them playing a big role for the squad. Ooh, Redondo draws interest. This is something I might actually be open to. I don't know. He's played kind of like a rotational role for us, but he's supposed to have really good potential. If we get a good offer, I might accept it. Let's see. 2 offers here. And again, these free transfers that I'm not open to doing. Scouting updates. Center backs. Albanian winger. I don't think anyone that really stands out here. Yeah, I could try to loan some youngsters from the Bundesliga for sure. I kind of want to wait on some of these reports to come back, but we'll see. Do we have a friendly here? Oh, no, it's against our second team. We do have a friendly on the second, so I think I'll play that. Is this the guy that you were suggesting, Brooke Ince? Would be a superb signing for the future. Growing reputation among soccer fans in Turkey. He would be fighting for a role between this guy. He's 39% scouted. And an A for this dude. I think once we hit July 1st, we can open up talks for this guy. I'm going to fully scout him so we can get a good, I guess, comparison. The best way to describe it. Yeah, we could look for some younger American Canadian players. I'm down. I'm just trying to get to the actual, I guess, start of the transfer window. Okay, so here we go. Oh, Claudio Bravo's available. Oh, different Claudio Bravo than I was thinking, but still looks like a good player. Only 25. The thing is, we have a lot of left backs already. But a free transfer is hard to pass up on. He's the only A here in this scouting report. What do you guys think about him? It's just... It's tough to say, man. Like, we're pretty stacked at left back, in my opinion. I don't think we need to sign him. Apparently his interest in Nuremberg. I don't know. I don't think we need a left back. What's going on, Wolfie? Yeah, I'm trying to learn FM, so I'm kind of helping. So chat's kind of helping me learn it. I just figured out how to set up new new scouting reports because apparently I had the tasks delegated to my assistant manager or something. So yeah, I mean, this is the team right now. It's been fun so far. This is the second season I've done with Kaiserslautern. Won the league in season 1. Didn't really know what I was doing, but it's been good so far. Got into talks with, I guess, 2 players to renew their loan for another season. And decent fee attached, like, in the middle of their market value. This guy's really good from Hanover. And then this guy from Augsburg. So yeah, chat's kind of helped me suggest new, I guess, playmakers to sign to the team. And don't worry, the doggo's okay, Mons. I didn't play season 1 on stream. This is the first time I'm actually streaming FM post career mode. I was doing another journeyman episode with Saint Etienne, and yeah, we switched over to FM maybe half an hour ago or so. But I think the interesting thing for this next season, like we go from like winning the league by I think 12 or 13 points to now our objective is just survive Bundesliga 2. So we'll see. We definitely need to make some signings. I guess like the smart thing to do would just be make some free transfers, bring in like some established players to help our chances of like staying up. But all right. We don't need a head physio. I did want to sign another scout. This guy looks interesting. I don't know if I need a striker per se. That's the thing. mean, again, I'll sort by ability. Ritter's a winger. I'll guess I'll filter this by attackers so you guys can kind of see. We don't have the most depth at like as wingers and strikers. Top goal scorer for last season was this guy. I don't know how, but he just banged in goals. But yeah, coach summary. I mean, he's decent. I feel like we got 2 decent strikers, but it could be nice to make an improvement here. This is supposed to be our top talent, but I don't know. He was all right. He kind of started warming up, scoring some goals toward the end of the season. I don't know. I think we focus definitely on that playmaker, center, midfielder, and see where we're at with our budget afterwards. But the transfer window is opening here. On the next day, 12 finishing is kind of bad. Yeah, that's the sort of stuff I need to learn about FM still. I think I'll get a pretty good grip on it once we start winning or losing matches with a new league. Because like last year, we didn't really struggle at any point this season. We just, I don't know, we won our games. And I would attribute most of that to our defense, right? I think we were the best defensive team in the league. And the 2 signings that I did make were both defenders, center back and a left back. Contract expiring. Basically all youth academy players with no potential. Staff stuff I'm leaving to my system manager. Hopefully that's okay that these guys' contracts are expiring. And he'll sign new ones. Two players returning from loan. This guy was he's apparently our top prospect. The 18-year-old Luxemburger. Love it. But I mean, to be fair, he could be a playmaker, right? How do I do this? How do I see his like how he plays in a certain role? Here we go. So I think our current, yeah, so he's only like a 1.5 star. Yeah, Diego Monteiro de Oliveira. I thought he was Brazilian, but he's from Luxembourg. Pretty sick. This is kind of annoying. I don't get why we get all these free offers. Like on one hand, yeah, we could free up some funds. I just don't really get why they're offering nothing for him. All right, anyways, transfer window's opening up, which is exciting. I'm keen to try out this friendly too. Let's see. Standalone finishes and it's going to get renewed. That's fine. That rise in the finances, nice. Looks like they want us to rotate the team around a bit. Gertz is injured. Why is Stela not here? Did I do something wrong? I wouldn't be surprised if one of these transfers messed up. Like, I thought I'd gotten to a loan deal with this guy. Playing for the second team against you? Like, I thought we completed this. Leave Hanover. I mean, I guess we go into talks again. I don't know why. Like, he's a good player. He was on our team last season. How do I set a future fee? Let me just load up this previous offer. Or something like that. So optional future fee, that's... I'm guessing the future fee that we could potentially pay. And I think we had that set at about 1 mil last time. I mean, if we decide not to go forward with that guy, we should sign a new winger, I think. For sure. He sold a player to another team. Yeah, his potential should be about 4.5 stars. We actually got some offers for some of our players. Loan offer. Playing monthly fee. New salary percentage. I mean, I'm pretty okay with this. I believe Saarbrücken are in the Dritte Liga. That's kind of the quality player he is. This guy has really good potential. So I think I'm going to reject that. And probably list him up for loan. How do I list him on for loan? Oh, he's too young to be listed for loan. He's too young, I think. All right, I think I'll play as friendly, and then I'll probably go ahead and have some lunch. Wait, what was that about players being released? Tolisso? I mean, he's in on free. Well, there's no way Tolisso joins us on a free. But we should pay attention to how has Zagadou been released, bro? If Wolfie's still in here, he's probably gonna be upset. Are you gonna release Zagadou? Oh, he's not that great. To be fair, I don't watch that much Dortmund, but I know in career mode he's got like a ton of potential. Who else? I think most of these guys are too high profile for us to for them to join us. Oh, this guy's not gonna make the cut here. Probably not, but yeah, he can do his thing. Hardly made an appearance for us last year. All right, we'll play this friendly. Ooh, Osnabrück as well. Yo, Osnabrücker, it's a pretty decent offer. He'd rather go to Magdeburg, okay. And he's gonna be an important player there too. I'm not sure when Ince's report comes back. John Patrick Strauss. Yeah, Filipino right back. Nice. I haven't seen that many A pluses. I mean, to be fair, he's got a buy higher overall potential than Zimmer. Used to play for Leipzig. Maybe someone to go ahead and consider. All right, anyways, we'll play this friendly. I'm still a little bit upset we don't have Stalo available, but who's our assistant coach I think we should put in? So we've got Ritzer over here. I'll probably play Redondo. Swap him. Goetz is injured. Is there a way to just have our system manager auto select? I think there was an email about that a while ago. There you go. I love this guy left on a free, honestly. Bayern losing against Augsburg, IRL. How are Augsburg doing? Let's see. Yeah, 54th minute, interesting. All right, let's play this one. This should be a pretty easy one for us to win. See if Kiprit can keep his goal-scoring form. I don't even know what tactics I have set up here. Pass into space. Yeah, I feel like this is just about the same as what I had before. Yeah, I'm going to try to loan out the Luxembourger. Hey, we continue. There we go. Took 4 minutes. That's why I want to keep Herrscher, man. He just seems to set up chances on the crosses. Oh, what a ball. Could have been 2. I play positive football and then I go to balanced. Yeah, I mean, against this team, I can probably get away with attacking. But yeah, I kind of do the same. Though, in the Schweizer Bundesliga, it might need to play a little bit of cautious football as well. I mean, we've yet to see a highlight from our opposition. And Kiprit trying to secure his place as our starting striker. That's 2 for him. Wide open net. Bruh. Friggin' hat trick in 23 minutes. I'm not used to scoring this many goals. I'm not even sure who our opposition is, if I'm being honest. FCF Offenbach. Have to be a regional team. Redondo getting on the score sheet now. Oh, we're trying to go double digits, boys. That's what it looks like right now. Another goal for Kiprit here. Oh, the unselfish play, man. Keeper's caught sleeping on the near post. We're going to be Bayern in League 2. We'll see. I mean, this is a regional team we're playing. This is a friendly. So I think this is probably more goals than we'll score than any other match this season. But finally a chance for the opposition. Cross sent in. Good save from our keeper. I mean, compared to XG, we're crushing it. A 1.8 XG. That was almost an own goal. All right. He's off. No, he wasn't. Okay. All right. Maybe make some changes here at halftime. I mean, fitness-wise, we haven't really had too much to do. Looks like the opposition really isn't in a hurry to get forward. Well, I thought that one went in from Hippie. I think Kieprits gets one more goal. I'll give him to like maybe the 60th minute, and then I'm gonna bring on our other striker. Next highlight, I'll switch things up. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Huth. He was like volleying efforts home. He makes these sort of runs a lot. And I don't know, he just finds his way onto the end of the ball. Good shot on target from Ritter. Pretty quiet second half, gotta say. Redondo's looking a little bit tired, so I'm gonna make some changes here. There's another one. Redondo. He's going to be sent off with another goal. Beautiful. That's 6. So 2 for Redondo. I think it was 4 for Kieprits in the end. Yep, thought that was a pen there. Who'll be your first striker? I think it's got to be Keeper continuing his form, man. The reason I benched him was because he wasn't getting goals. Now he seems to find a way. I did switch up roles though after benching him though. That might be why it is. But he seems to be playing all right. See if we can go for 8. But no, I think that's going to be 7-0 for our first friendly of the season. But yeah, I think we're going to call it there for the stream today, guys. It was a pretty fun one between the Journeyman and the FM stuff. Nicholas, appreciate you dropping your tidbits of FM knowledge. Wolfie stopping by. Dime, if you're still in here, appreciate you. Mons. But yeah, I think we're going to call it there, guys. Hope you all have a good weekend. And I'll be seeing you for next week's live stream. Till then.